on the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Sean Michael Bearden, file number 22-015340 OM, council attendance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Sean Bearden, who is present and standing to my right.
How are you, Mr. Bearden?
Good, Your Honor. Thanks for asking.
No problem. Today's the date that was set for your jury trial. My understanding is that you want to plead to the original charge. You're charged here with one count of intentional inhalation of fumes. It's a misdemeanor with the maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. That's accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
I do, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Okay, Mr. Bearden, I have an advice of rights and the information sheet with today's date on it. Is that your signature?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand the rights that are listed here?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you will be giving up each of these rights here today in order to enter a guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so that means you understand that you're gonna be giving up the right to have your jury trial, which is scheduled for today, and it's not too late to call in the jury. You've got a couple more minutes for you to think about that, okay? I'll review your rights with you while you do that. So you'll be giving up your right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You're gonna give up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You're gonna give up your right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses that the city intends to call. You're gonna give your right to call your own witnesses or present evidence that you believe would further a defense of this charge. You're gonna give the right to have the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights today and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Is anybody promising you anything if you waive your rights and plead guilty?
Excuse me.
Did anybody make any promises to you in exchange for you waiving your rights and pleading guilty?
No, Your Honor. If I may address the court when they speak.
Sure.
I don't want to waste any more of the court's time. I'll be upfront. And after consulting with my attorney, I've had a change of heart on this matter. Like I said, I don't want to waste any more of the court's time. I want to get this behind me. I have a full-time job that I'm trying to contend with, trying to stay out of trouble. I'm working 7 days a week, paying my bills, paying my taxes. I don't have a substance abuse problem. My only biggest vice was alcohol in the past. I got that monkey off my back a long time ago. I've just been trying to stay on time, stay in tune, and live and keep everything paid. I need to get the legal troubles behind me. So
I can appreciate that, and thank you for addressing the court. And thank you for your
letting me
candor.
speak, Your Honor.
Not a problem, and just for the record, you're not wasting my time. I was gonna be here anyways. Okay,
Thank you, Your
so if you want to have your trial, you don't need to feel like you're wasting the court's time by doing that. Nonetheless, are you pleading guilty today because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you discussed how this guilty plea could result in a conviction that may have any impact, if at all, on your current employment.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, but yes, I understand.
Okay, you understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that may have impact on any immigration status you may be seeking, like you may want to visit Canada.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and you're willing to waive those rights, understanding that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're not currently on probation or parole, are you?
No, Your Honor. I completed my term of parole with flying colors. No issues. You could talk to my ex-parole officer, Alex Kolka. He will verify that.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna talk to you as well. But nonetheless, as it relates to count one of intentional inhalation of fumes, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
On a factual basis, please.
Excuse me.
No.
You're good.
All right, thank you. Mr. Bearden, on June 7th of 2022, were you at an address where there was a bank located at, oh, let me go back. 5131 North Grand River Avenue in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And at that time and location, Did you intentionally inhale fumes from a substance releasing vapors, in this case, a air duster? Did you intentionally inhale fumes from an air duster?
Yes, ma'am.
And was the purpose of that to cause euphoria, excitement, exhilaration, stupefaction, or the dullness of senses?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, you're on, well, and you, at that point, you had contact with the Lansing Police Department, right?
I did.
All right, I have no further questions.
Any questions from the city?
No questions, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. Find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter will be set for sentencing. Sentencing is going to be December 19th at 8:30 in the morning. Prior to sentencing, you need to meet with probation. They're going to provide me with a pre-sentence report and recommendation. I'm ordering that you undergo a substance use assessment as part of that pre-sentence investigation, okay? Let me go get my iPhone and go into some bypass code. Yes.
What is the-
Yeah, I don't know, the bypass code. Thank you. Are the emails or checks to you? They pop right up on my phone.
Right.
What does it say? Okay, do you have any questions at this time, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so you'll go down to the 5th floor when you leave here and you'll meet with probation, okay? Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Meet with probation here in the building.
Yes, they're in the building and they'll set you up.
Okay, understood.
Okay, any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem, you have the record.
They had me download a Duo app
Me
a
too.
minute ago.
Well, what's the bypass code?
Do you have the app? It might have went to the app,
What app?
Duo.
Oh, gosh. Don't tell me download the app on Monday morning.
Two-factor authentication.
Yeah, it's just too much.
I don't know why I let my clients do this.
I just want to check my email. You know?
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, I have to get the app through Duo is what you're saying? I mean, the code comes through Duo?
Yeah. It's the
This is all
Duo
too
app.
much. Here, you download to
Did you get the email?
It's possible. Cody Green. Needs to start his audio. Right, Palacios here.
Oh, what, NVOC? Did you supposed to be written in?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, is it Cody Green?
Yes, hi. So I'm at work. I'm trying to get to where I can hear you.
Yeah, because I think one of the instructions and requirements was that you were in a quiet place appropriate for court.
Yep,
So-
I'm finding one.
Okay, well, you're 30 minutes early, so I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room until you find your quiet space, okay?
Okay, I'm also waiting for my attorney. Is he gonna join the call?
He would, he should if you hired an attorney. Is it Larry Nolan?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, unless he told you to join early, he's not here yet. You're scheduled for 9:30.
Yep, I got on early so I could be in and out quickly.
Yeah, well, we can't be in and out unless your attorney's here.
Right, okay, so should I give him a call then? Is that the,
Yeah,
okay,
do
so
that.
I'm gonna
I'll put you
leave,
in the wait
I'm
room.
gonna leave the meeting then.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Ms. Palacio is here. Can you speak to her?
We're done. No, not done with 9 yet, but I don't know.
Good morning, Mr. Gatesman.
Yes,
Which matter are you
I'm-
here on?
I'm here on behalf of Mr. Bradley. I'm at my office. He's not here. I spoke to him on Friday. So if the court could please indulge us, maybe give me a few minutes. See if we can get him here.
No problem.
I'm confused because I talked to him on Friday.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Good morning, ma'am. What's your name?
Caitlin Needham. Caitlin Needham.
Thank you. Okay, we're on the record in the matter, the people of the city of Lansing versus Caitlin Needham, file number 22-005850D. Ms. Needham, today was the date set for a show cause. And that is because you were here on October 4 of 2022. And we set it for show cause. You were here in July. You pled guilty. I ordered you to complete a victim impact panel within 90 days and provide verification. You've not received your verification.
The only thing that I am missing to do is the online class. And to be honest, I have no excuse. I haven't gotten a second to do it. We moved. I started a new job. Life has just been a little bit on the struggle. I still need to get it done, and I will get it done. What is going on with my phone?
Ma'am, I let you off quite easily on an impaired driving when it comes to sentencing. And
Yes, ma'am.
for it to be 90 days and you've not even done the one thing you were supposed to do, it's problematic.
I'm sorry.
I would have done it. I'm giving you 30 more days. And if not, then I'm gonna have to have you come in appear in person, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Judge,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't mean to sound ridiculous or anything, but I don't recall which website I'm supposed to go to for
Complete
that
your
class.
victim impact plan?
Yes.
Okay. You can contact your attorney that handled the file, or you can contact the probation department, okay?
The probation department. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Do you have any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. To tell me that I'm not online. Who's on the device identified as TW102? Is Anthony Anderson on here and Mariah Palacio? Do you need to speak with either of them?
I do need to speak with Ms. Palacio quickly and Mr. Anderson as well. Yes.
Are you gonna go to? Mr. Gates needs to meet with the city attorney.
Okay.
Because that must have been his client sitting right there.
Oh, I see. Do you mind if we pop downstairs and for Zoom? Thank you.
Not at all. I'm sorry, are you all gonna log in and talk to your clients?
I'm sorry.
Clients are waiting. I'm wondering if you're gonna go talk to them.
Yeah, oh, they're waiting for me?
Yeah, they've been on
Okay,
it.
I didn't see a thing for the breakout room. I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm just waiting for you to step off the court. Who's on the device TW 102? Can you unmute your device, ma'am?
It's Quinicia Hicks.
Say that again.
Quinicia Hicks.
Okay, thank you. Felicia Hooks. Does your office need to speak in front of us?
Does it sound like one of mine?
Why is it that one of her cases is highlighted blue and the other one is not? Why couldn't they just use the first from the other one? It's literally one number behind each other. Is this a joke? Are we playing games? I'm not ordering her to go. If she's got prints on the 1902, that's not.
Yeah, actually, Your Honor, I believe I spoke to Ms. Hicks already.
You already spoke to her, you ready to proceed?
Yeah, yes, she'll need time to apply for the license.
Ms. Hicks?
Yes.
But she mentioned something about the fingerprint. She's trying to get in to get it done.
When are you gonna come get your fingerprints done?
So I went to came in on Sunday and they said that you got finger that day from 6:30 to 4 every day. So that's the only day that I was able to get up to go do it and closed or just weren't doing.
You went when?
I came on Friday, last Friday.
Okay. Well, when are you gonna come back to get your fingerprints done?
I have to take off time, so my lawyer told me to speak to you about it and let you know that what happened, and she told me to just wait to see what you wanted me to do. So if you want me to come back and do my fingerprints, I can talk to my boss and see when I can be let go. Or if they'll let me.
Maybe you misunderstood your communication, but your lawyer is sitting in the courtroom, by the way. The fingerprints are not negotiable. We can't negotiate those.
Okay, look, I will take off time to do it then.
Yeah, okay, let's see. So you just need new time. Was there an objection from the city on that, do we know?
I don't believe.
So this is the Royals logging in, I'll ask her.
Yeah, ask her, because I didn't get any emails.
Oh,
Okay.
Go Boyle. Miss Hicks needs, her attorney's requesting time for her to go and get her license situation taken care of. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it's my understanding, Your Honor, that she is eligible to apply for a license. She just has to.
Are you an objection to adjourning so that she can do that?
No.
The fuck? Can you turn it off?
Sorry.
That's your client. Ms. Palacio,
Yes.
you okay?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me on this device? I had to re-log into one because mine wasn't working, I don't think.
We absolutely can hear you. You just dropped an F-bomb in the middle of the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was muted. I was getting frustrated because my phone volume is not working.
Oh, we can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. Did our attorney log in?
Okay. Yeah, I just re-logged in on another device.
Okay, your attorney's meeting with someone else, and so when he's available, he does need to meet with you as well, okay? We're gonna put you on mute so that we don't have any more
Okay.
incident.
Okay. He has to meet with me again.
We're gonna mute you. Did he meet with her?
He
Okay.
met with me. Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
well, we have to go on the record. He didn't tell me what he wants to do. So when he finishes meeting with the other client, he'll come back to the main court, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. We put Mr. Gatesman and the city attorney in a meeting. And then can you give me a new date for it? December 5th at 9:30.
Yep.
Ms. Hicks, we're gonna reset your matters to December 5th at 9:30.
Okay.
Do you have any questions today?
No, thank you. You
Okay.
guys.
I'm sorry.
Am I still supposed to do the Zoom meeting tomorrow too?
She has
Or
no
is
case tomorrow.
Yes, she does, yes.
Well, that's a separate case, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
you're logging into Zoom 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Well, however, if you don't go and get your fingerprints before December 5th, you need to appear in person on December 5th, okay?
Okay, so it's not a Zoom?
Tomorrow, you're gonna appear via Zoom. You have, this matter today is gonna be reset to December 5th. If you do not take care of your fingerprints before then, I'm ordering that you appear in person for December 5th. Okay? Do you have a question, Ms. Hicks? She might be frozen. Anybody heard from Tracy Sue Abfalter? Mr. Moore,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm doing all right at work right now.
Well, that's typically how we meet, right?
Excuse me?
That's typically how we meet. You log in from work.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to find your file. I'm inclined to believe you owe some money and you didn't pay it. Okay, we're on the record. You have to mute that. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Justin Moore. At file number 22-00996. Mr. Moore, this was set for a show cause because back in September, you pled guilty to allowing a suspended person to operate. The fine was $125, which is pretty low, and you didn't pay it.
I could have that in next week. Actually, I'm on probation. I'm paying everything off next week. I guess that I did everything I was supposed to do on that end also. So pretty much I'm just catching up on everything. So I know I could have that in by next week for sure.
Okay, next week, which date, sir?
I get paid every Thursday, so it could be, can we do it Friday, or I make sure I have it, in the Dropbox Monday morning or whatever it may be.
Today is the 31st. Next Friday is the 4th. How about I give you until the 11th, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
We're not open the 11th, so I'm gonna give you until the 14th.
Okay.
All right, don't forget, sir.
I won't. I promise.
All right, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, we ready on Ms. Palacio?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Mariah Palacio, file number 22-01091, council appearance.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee. Thank you, sorry. Assistant Public Defender John Lee appearing on behalf of Mariah Palacio.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Today was the date that was set for a pretrial. I can locate the file. You gotta adjourn this so that the defendant can provide or see if she could get assistance at the clinic, but it looks like she was trying to get her license taken care of. Was there an offer on this?
Yes, ma'am, there was, and we have decided to accept the prosecutor's plea offer to allowing an unlicensed person to run.
Ms. Palacio,
Yes,
you want to accept that offer?
I do.
Can you raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Ms. Palacio, the city is moving to amend the charge to allowing an unlicensed person to drive. That is a misdemeanor. The maximum penalty of 90 days and or $500 in fines. In order to accept that offer, ma'am, you would have to give up your right to have a trial. So it means you're gonna also give up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You're gonna give up your right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You're gonna give up your right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You're gonna give up the right to call your own witnesses at trial or present evidence that you believe would further defense to this charge. And then you're gonna give up the right to have the city meet their burden of proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're willing to give up those rights today?
Yes, I am.
Anybody making any promises to you if you give up your rights and plead guilty?
No,
Has any threats been made to you to get you to want to give up your rights and plead guilty?
no,
And you're pleading guilty to the charge because you believe you're guilty, correct?
correct.
As to the charge of allowing an unlicensed person, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I can have a factual basis, please.
Ms. Palacio, is it true that on or about April 20th of 2022, you were driving on Oakland Avenue near June Road in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, state of Michigan?
Correct.
Is it also true that at that time
Hey,
you
it's
were
Mark
driving
Anderson. Is Mr.
without
Bradley with you?
a valid driver's
Okay.
license?
Is he muted?
Can you repeat that? I can hear like more than one person talking.
Sure, I apologize. Is it true that at that time you were driving without a valid driver's license?
Correct.
I believe the factual basis has been established, Your Honor.
Any questions from the city?
None, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. She didn't pay it. Your fine is $100. When can you make payment?
Let me, can we do? I mean, I just started a job. I get my first paycheck on the 8th. I think that's like Tuesday. Could we do, I mean, I could do it that day.
Okay, do you know how to make payment online? Or you can come up and make payment in person, or you can drop check or money order off to the Dropbox, okay?
Okay, yeah, I can, I'm aware how to do one of those. I can do one of those by the 8th.
Very good. Unless you have a question for me, you're all set, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. RGC is in the building.
Yeah, I do. She outside. Sweet. Oh, Sarah, let's go.
Well, who's representing, wait a minute, who's representing, Ms. Donnelly, are you representing Thomas Torrey? Or Torrey Thomas? Okay, because he just logged in. Let's handle Anderson, and then we can go to Torrey. Mr. Anderson, can you start your video, please? Okay, we're on the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan. This is Anthony Anderson. This is file number 22-02177. Have your appearance, please.
Matt Staples on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Mr. Anderson, Your Honor.
Today was the date that we reset his pretrial. When he was here before, the city was willing to dismiss his discharge if he was able to obtain his license, so we reset it. Did he obtain his license?
He has not yet obtained his license, Your Honor. He is in the process of obtaining his license. He's been studying for the written exam. He is scheduled to take the written exam today to obtain his permit. It is my understanding that he will need at least 30 days of driving with a licensed driver after his permit is obtained to obtain his license. So we're asking for an adjournment of 60 days to complete the process.
I'm sorry?
Oh, for the new date, sorry, January 3rd at 9 a.m.
I was like, wait, what? January 3rd, at what time?
9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. You have any questions today, Mr. Anderson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, good luck, sir.
Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
You too. This print with a, if you want to go log in, we'll put you in a private meeting with your print.
Mr. Thompson.
Yes. Is this print with a bond of $1,000?
Yeah.
Well, it's expired like that. Trying to put me on the shade. Let's change that to $1,000. Okay.
Your Honor,
Yeah,
I need a breakout room with the city attorney.
okay, let me. Mr. Gatesman, are you ready to proceed? We can put one of them in.
We are.
On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Brian Dale Bradley, file number 19-03466. Council appearance.
Matt
Mark
Staples for the
Gatesman.
City of Lansing.
Mark Gatesman on behalf of Mr. Bradley. He's present via Zoom, Judge.
And today's the date that was set for a free trial. We were here back in August and we adjourned this because it looked like the defendant had another OWI that was pending. And there was an attempt to get him into sobriety court.
I can update the court on that. He has pled to a drinking and driving in Livingston County for drug court. He has a sentencing in November, the 16th. Is that correct, Mr. Bradley?
Yes, that's correct.
With Judge Dan Bain here in Livingston County. He's done the orientation with the drug court and he has a substance abuse evaluation, which I'm going to send to the prosecutor today. Judge, we're almost ready to resolve it. I wonder if the court would give us 1 week. I've talked to the prosecutor. She's going to email me the transfer form for my client to sign. And then if the court's inclined to transfer it, we would be prepared, I think, next Monday to resolve the matter. I've asked the prosecutor to consider something regarding the charge, which we can have resolved by next week as well.
Okay, no problem. So you need 1 week?
Yes, Judge, please.
November 7th. November 7th at 9:30.
Thank you.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
None for the city, Your Honor.
Nothing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're all set. Ms. O'Boyle, I actually put you in the room with Miss Donnelly, but I don't know if I might have put you in the wrong room. I don't
You
know.
did. You put me in a room with Mr. Lee.
Oh, okay. Put you in with Miss Donnelly. Do you want Mr. Staples to go in there?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Green, were you able to find your attorney?
I called his office. I was waiting for him to
he's
log
lo-
on.
He's logging in right now, actually. Put Mr. Staples in the room with
Perfect.
Ms. Donnelly, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Mr. Nolan will be right here.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Cody.
Hey.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I think we're in a breakout room.
Okay.
No, we're not, we're not in the breakout room. We're in the courtroom.
Oh,
Okay,
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, how are you, Mr. Nolan?
Good. I apologize for being a few minutes late here. I thought it was at 9:30.
It is at 9:30. You were on
Okay.
time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's at 9:30. I think Mr. Green wanted to get his done early, and I told him I can't do it without his attorney.
Yeah, he wants to go to work so he can afford to pay his attorney.
yeah.
That's a good idea. It's a good plan. I don't have an assistant city attorney available at this time. They're in a private meeting room right now with someone else.
Okay.
So once did you need to speak with the city attorney at all?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. Probably at this point we would.
Okay. Okay, well, once there are two assistant city attorneys, I guess they're both in the meeting room. When someone's available, I'll get them in a room with you, and then they can communicate resolution or offer if that's necessary.
Thank you.
No problem. Bring Mr. Thomas out of the breakout.
Whenever you guys get a chance, can I get just 1 minute with Mr. Staples in the breakout room?
Okay, well, we're going to go on right now. Let's see. Miss Donnelly should be coming back. Did you need to meet with about Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, I think we've got a deal all worked out. I just need to confirm it.
Okay, sounds good. Mrs. O'Boyle and Mr. Staples, I have Mr. Nolan here. He needs to meet with someone, and then it looks like Mr. Lee needs to meet with someone. So can I put you each in a separate meeting room?
That's fine.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna move Miss O'Boyle to room 1. And put Mr. Staples in room 3. And Mr. Nolan, I'm gonna put you in room 1 with Miss O'Boyle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. You should see a pop-up that asks you to join the breakout room.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, I ended up all alone.
Is that Mr. Staples?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Lee said he wanted to speak with you and you all are both in the same meeting room, so I don't,
Okay, I'll go back and see if he pops in.
okay, I'm not sure where he is.
Great Monday.
I don't know, he's still not popping in. Should we go and check on him?
I'll go check.
Mr. Lee is not, why is it not popping in? Okay, I think he just did. Nobody wanted to show up for this show cause hearings today, so. Thanks for it. I thought Ms. Six logged back in, but I never heard from her, so hopefully she'll reach out to you with any questions. Hoffman. Is Sarah Hoffman here?
Yes, Your Honor, and we got offered civil infractions that will accept.
See, and if people were giving me police sheets, we can move on. But
Oh, yeah.
well, I only need one from them. If then we could have taken the plea while they were in break room. But I can't do that. They won't give me the police sheets. So we wait. Dylan McConnell failed to appear.
Halloween night.
I don't want to be wet.
I don't either, but I'm dressing up with my 4-year-old, so that should be fun. I was gonna take my dog, leave her to kid, so.
I brought my costume too.
I'm excited.
It's just a poncho. It's just like it says boo.
Oh.
I was gonna be silly. Well, if you're gonna be out in cold and rain, I'm just gonna, put it over.
Yeah,
a
it's
coat
supposed
and
to
stuff.
rain like all day.
Yeah.
I don't know whether there's any trick or treating going on tonight, that's big. I saw a bunch of places yesterday that were doing it, but I haven't.
And Saturday, they had a lot of like trunk or treat places.
Yeah, I totally spaced on that thinking, Halloween, you go trick or treating on Halloween, not the weekend before, so hopefully there's something going on in the game somewhere. I gotta see.
Okay, Mr. Staples is back. And Mr. Lee. So we can go on the record on this something. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Sarah Ann Hoffman, file numbers 21-01356, 21-641-202. Council appearance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Sarah Hoffman, who is present and standing to my right.
Okay, in today's date, Ms. Hoffman, that was scheduled for a free trial, you have a no insurance and an improper plate. How are we proceeding on this, Ms. Donovan?
All right, Your Honor, at this time, the city has offered that she can plead to added civil infractions for the for the improper plate. There would be instead of 257.256, it would be under 257.255 for not having a plate, a civil infraction. And then the not having insurance would be amended to a no proof of insurance, Your Honor.
You would like to accept responsibility to those, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, a civil infraction of improper plate is gonna be $125 fine. What was the other one?
You said the no improper plate.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, and the other one would be the 3,100 no proof of insurance.
Okay, that's 145. And can you make payment on those, ma'am?
Can you give me 30 days to start? I was gonna start, actually go out here because I have another one that I've got to start making payments on. I was just gonna give me.
You gotta start making payments on, you haven't started making payments on those either?
No, I just actually, we've just seen it and while I was in jail, so I haven't, it's been like a week or so since I've been out, so. She gave me 30 days to start payment on that. I figure I would do it at the same time, start payment arrangements at the same time if I could. I just got a little bit behind being in jail, so I just was trying to figure out, you know, that way I don't have to come back in here again and be seen over not making a payment, so.
Okay, what are you gonna, 30 days, how much you gonna make payment?
I could probably do 100 if I, on all of it at once, you know, if I make a payment.
So this is the thing, if you make a payment, if you just come and pay $100, there's no guarantee it's gonna go to these, and then you're gonna get show cost. You've gotta be strategic.
Okay.
I don't know what your arrangement, who was the other judge?
Well, she just has she has a seatbelt ticket, Your Honor, too.
Oh,
yeah.
And so she just wants to make a payment arrangement for
all of it.
shit, yeah.
So it's just so I can just
Okay,
start paying it
well,
out.
how about we refer it to collections and then they will,
That's
they'll
what she
make a
did.
payment
Yeah.
plan, because if you just come in and make $100, they'll apply it to the oldest case. Or
Right.
the most pressing case, and then the other ones will end up getting a show cause, and then you'll get an order to come to court to explain why you haven't paid.
So if I just go out here and tell them, look, I want to make payment arrangements.
I'm
on
gonna
all
note
of
it in
them.
the file.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm, like I said, I don't like coming in here and being in front of you if I don't have to be, you know? It just means I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
Very good. Okay, so let's see if we can get you a payment plan for all three of these citations. Versus collections, okay. Do you have any questions today?
I do not.
Okay, we'll get you over to get a payment plan taken care of, okay?
Okey-dokey.
Thank you.
You'll go talk to collections, yeah.
Right up here.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Nolan, did you need to speak to your client at all?
Friday, what time?
No, I think we're gonna just agree to adjourn it at this time, Your Honor. And there's 3 other active suspensions, 2 in Clarkston and 1 in Fenton, and I'm gonna try and see if we can package those all together.
How much time are you looking for?
I think Miss O'Boyle and I said 45 days would be appropriate, sufficient.
December 19th work for you at 9 a.m.?
December 19th, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do December 19th at 9 o'clock in the morning. Any additional?
That's a
matters
Monday.
today? Yep, it's a Monday.
Yes.
Okay, if there's no other matters, then we'll see you then, sir.
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you, Amanda. Cody, I'll call you in a few minutes.
All right, cool. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you. Everyone have a nice day.
You too, sir. On the record in the matter of the people of the
So am I
city
all
of
set,
Lansing.
Judge?
Yes, you're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Tory Rashawn Thomas, file number 22-01741, OM, council appearance.
Matt Staples for the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee for Mr. Thomas.
Today was a date that was set for a pretrial. There's a failure to obey and a hinder, obstruct, oppose an officer. How are we proceeding on this?
Your Honor, we have reached an agreement for those charges to be dismissed in exchange for Mr. Thomas to plead guilty to breach of the peace. City Ordinance 664.01B.
Okay, and Mr. Thomas, you want to accept that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
Breach of the peace misdemeanor, not civil infraction, correct? The breach of the peace misdemeanor? Okay, Mr. Thomas, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Thomas, in this matter, you have the right to proceed to a trial and you have the right to have a jury trial, or you can have a non-jury trial. At the time of trial, you have the right to remain silent and not have silence be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecution bring witnesses and that you have the right to cross-examine those witnesses. You have the right to see and hear those witnesses and confront those witnesses here in the court. You have the right to call your own witnesses at trial or present evidence that you believe would further a defense of this charge. And then you have the right to have the city prove each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Are you willing to give those rights up today in order to accept the offer and plead guilty to breach of the peace?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Anybody making any promises to you if you waive your rights and plead guilty?
Yes, that this will be it'll be dropped and it'll be time served and over with, dropped to disobey disorderly conduct.
Nobody said anything about time served. I mean, it's implied because of the time in which you've been sitting in jail, but that can't be a promise because they didn't put that on the record.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I thought it would just be pleaded to, because I already got a year for this in prison. I'm in prison right now. I got a year for the same charge.
Let's see if you got a year for.
Sorry. My understanding is that he was sentenced to a year for violating his probation in regards to other matters. And this is what triggered that. So he is correct that in our discussions, we talked about him being credited for the time he's already served in this matter. And it was my fault. I did not do that on the record at the time that I stipulated the offer.
Wasn't it right until September 26th on this? Okay, so there's a Killebrew agreement in this, council?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. So there's a Killebrew agreement. That's an agreement about how you're going to be sentenced, but that agreement is between you and the city. I'm not a party to that, okay, sir?
I can't, what is,
Sorry,
you talking to me, Your Honor?
I'm talking to you. I'm not a party to the sentencing agreement. I'm advising you that that's an agreement between you, your attorney, and the city. I'm not a party to that. So if I decide otherwise as to how I'm gonna sentence you, you would get
Oh,
the
so-
opportunity
so
to
me
withdraw
ta-
your plea, okay?
All right, I even, pretty much you said that you're not, it's just it's not that you're not entitled to go and agree. You're not, you don't have to go in agreement with my plea, right? That's what you're saying?
I'm not in agreement. I'm not in agreement with, I didn't make any agreements about your sentencing. That's an agreement you
okay.
made with your attorney and the prosecution, but they don't get to sentence you, I do. And I've not made any sentencing agreements. So if I would decide at the time I'm sentencing you that I'm going to deviate from the agreement, I would give you the opportunity to withdraw your plea, okay?
All right, yes, ma'am. I hear you.
Okay. Now that you understand that, are there any other promises that was
No,
made
no,
to you to
no,
get you to
ma'am.
waive your rights? Okay.
No, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes,
Okay. As to the charge of breach of the peace, how do you plead, sir?
guilty.
Have a factual basis.
Mr. Thomas, is it true that on or about December 30th, 2021, you were at 311 Norman Street in the city of Lansing, county of Ingham, state of Michigan?
Yes,
Is it also true that at that time you were yelling, being boisterous, or otherwise breaching the peace?
yes.
I believe we have a factual basis here.
Any questions from the city?
None from the city, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. And I'll credit you time served. You're all set.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one. Uh, Mr. Idris, I feel like his name's in the backwards. Am I wrong? I feel like Idris is his first name. Is that accurate? Who represents Idris Abdurrahman?
Idris Abdurrahman, yeah, that's,
Is his name in the system backwards?
no, I think Idris is his last name, Abdurrahman is his first name.
Okay, sounds good. And he's supposed to be logging in from custody somewhere? Or is he in the building?
No, he should be logging up.
Oh, sounds good. It's almost all the rest of the files. This is not making any sense. Ms. Walker, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, very good. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Kayla Janae Walker, file number is 22-00461 OD, council appearance.
Sorry, Matt Staples for the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Kayla Walker, who's appearing separately by Zoom.
Saves the date that we reset this matter because we were waiting for an assessment to be provided. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, at this time, we did receive an assessment. We sent it to the prosecutor. Prosecutor did not offer anything after reviewing the assessment. My belief is that the assessment is poorly written. I recently got this case back from Mr. Goodrich, so what I want to do is reach out to community mental health, talk to the person who interviewed her, and see if there's any need to rewrite it. So I would be requesting at least 3 weeks.
November 21st at 9.
November 21st at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Do you have any questions today, Ms. Walker?
No, thank you.
Okay, we'll see you on November 21st,
And you said 9 a.m.,
9:30.
9:30. Thank you.
No problem. You said the interpreter is supposed to be there?
Yeah.
I have to employ the services of IT in that because I don't know what they want me to do. It says Safari cannot open the page because the address is invalid. Right, the students. That's what's there. I'm being punked, y'all.
Did you ever get like an original, like maybe?
Who knows? I probably did.
in September?
You asking me? You're supposed to tell me what to do that. It says my account was already enrolled. So what's the problem?
So I would just download the app on the phone.
I thought you did that. That's why I gave you my phone.
And I needed the password, but.
Oh. Okay, let's see what we can do. Where am I going? App Store?
Yeah,
Apple Store or
App Store. Yeah, right. 1, 2, yep.
Second, you just have a huge link.
It has 2 stars. Why would we put this on our work phone?
Right.
It's broken. Whatever
Lord.
language it is. It's like we need to get him in person.
You need him to come in person? What are you saying?
It's so hard to understand him, and the last time we were here, the translator couldn't even really understand.
I think the translator is not coming.
So if we gotta adjourn this anyways, that's what I would request. is
Give him a
that we try
couple
to
more
bring him in
minutes.
person.
But that's not password. What are you talking about? You gotta call IT. We got a problem. I get Joe Watson down here. I can't do this. Okay, here we go. Look, interpreter's logging in. Need to go in a private meeting room?
You wanna talk to him in private before going on the record?
Sure.
Is the interpreter there? Did you move him? Yeah. I needed to make sure his stuff was locked in. He could be
mean children. Rugby.
We're not doing.
I need the interpreter to start his video and unmute himself. Cause I don't even know the interpreter's name. He won't put his name in there. Can the interpreter hear me? Okay, we're on the record in the matters of the people of the city of Lansing. The problem is the file says his first name is Idris Abdurrahman. But is it Abdurrahman Idris? Which is his last name?
It's Idris's last name.
Okay, so then the files are incorrect. Okay. People of the city of Lansing versus Abdurrahman Idris. I have file numbers 20-03063, 22-00533, 19-03703, 20-02660, and 22-01169. Council appearance, please.
Matt Staples, on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender John Lee on behalf of Mr. Idris.
Is the interpreter there? Okay, this was the date and time set or reset for a pretrial. We seem to be having some technical issues with this interpreter. I don't even know the interpreter's name, but he's not responsive. He's not started his audio or his video. And it seems like there's been some increasing communication issues. It would be in the best interest to have this reset for an in-person proceeding, correct? Okay, I will do that. I will reset each of these matters for in-person pretrial and we'll order a interpreter for in-person as well. The additional matters for the record.
None for the city, Your Honor.
None for the defense. Your Honor.
November 14th at 9:30.
November 14th at 9:30.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have an interpreter to interpret it for him, so we're gonna reset it for November 14th, sir. Someone notify the jail, and I guess they'll help him. The interpreter logged off. I'm gonna go and inform administration he's doesn't need to be paid.
Again? Oh, sorry.
You're all set. Thank you.
Huh? Oh,
You're all set. We need to reset your matter, sir.
what do you know now? What you finish? How do I?
We don't have we don't have an interpreter. The interpreter is not here.
Go back to the jail. How long is here? Good night.
Where's the wellness center? Left. Okay, well.
There was one other matter on the docket. My client was not here. Did we address Ms. Abfalter?
It's a big one. And then we have a arraignment this afternoon at 1:30.
For Mr. Cervantes.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, other than that, that's all we have this
All right.
morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Thank you. contact the jail? Via email or something? 'Cause I need to kind of get. I don't think so. And the jail didn't answer.
Yeah.